All right. Hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel here once again. So it's been a little while since I've done a video, at least a couple weeks. Sorry to disappear on you guys, but admittedly, there's been some stuff happening in my personal life, and so I took an unplanned impromptu sabbatical. But I am back and back just in time because we got some Backlash matches to look at in the fallout from WrestleMania, and ooh, what a fallout it's been. And I decided I would look at some matches from Backlash. Backlash historically has been where feuds that didn't quite wrap up at WrestleMania would continue on into Backlash, and oftentimes, the backlash match would I wouldn't even say oftentimes. I'll say sometimes, but sometimes the backlash match would be better than the WrestleMania match. But because I want to get these out before the month is over, because next month I'm not planning on reviewing anything WWE related, because between this stuff, the WrestleMania season, and even earlier on the year with Royal Rumble and everything, I've kind of had my fill, and the stuff we'll be covering in the month of June for Awful Month, which stay tuned for that. I figured I would venture outside of the WE/WF sphere, but for now, we're still in there, so we're gonna have some multiple uploads per day, just over the next couple days, just to get stuff out as much as we can before the month is over. So I do ask that you all bear with me. But let's start with the rematch as brother takes on brother once again. I'm talking about Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy, part two on pay per view. Technically, part three at Backlash 2009, and you'll see what I mean by that in just a moment. Now, of course, as always, I am not professional wrestling match reviewer or analyst or anything like that. Just a man who enjoys a good time, and I had a pretty good time watching this match. This match definitely better than the WrestleMania encounter. Let's find out why. If you've seen these reviews of mine before, you kind of already know how this works. It's been a little while, so sorry if I'm a little rusty. However, if you haven't, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and disliked about the match. As for how we got here, Matt beat Jeff at WrestleMania 25, but Jeff, lo and behold, was still standing. Matt Hardy wanted to be the one to finally erase his brother Jeff from WWE. Well, considering how the rest of 2009 turned out for Jeff Hardy, he kind of got his wish. It just wasn't him who did it. But it did lead to them having a stretcher match on SmackDown. On I believe it was on SmackDown when these two who fought, but uh, Matt won that one as well. Oh, but eventually it leads to this match here at Backlash of 2009, which Teddy Long has made an I Quit match. So the first person to say I quit obviously will be victorious. And I wonder if I've reviewed uh, I've reviewed every I Quit match? Like, will this with this match? Will I have reviewed every I Quit match in WWE history? I'll have to look into that. But as for this match, starting with what I liked, just a lot of fun action and physicality between these two. Like the intensity and them going after each other. This very much feels like the match they could have and should have had at WrestleMania 25. This match, it also helps that this match is much longer. This one about 19 minutes in length. Yep, 19 minutes and 1 second. So just a second over 19 minutes. But very good back and forth, and it definitely you get the vibe of that fight. Even Jeff Hardy coming out without the face paint and everything, and to really put this over. They also put it over on commentary, and And Jerry Lawler even talking about the fights he had with his brother, for which it's now that's some footage I want to see, but nothing to this degree. So they really put over how much these two want to beat each other down and eradicate each other, and they throw absolutely everything at each other. The gloves are off when it comes to these two, who and the way they really built up this fight atmosphere. They talk about their poor old dad who's watching this, who Matt has cut off contact with watching his two sons fight, and they put that over in a big way. We do still get the flying stuff from Jeff, but we also get a lot of scraps between the two. They trade submission hold even, and this is years before Jeff Hardy finally added like a submission finisher to his repertoire. So that's nice. But yeah, so there's the elements of that fight between these two really fighting to who hurt one another because of all the bad blood and everything that's gone on. Like the way it's been building and then it culminating in this match. Like I said, we got only a taste of it at WrestleMania 25, but it feels like they didn't go full throttle. But here it feels like they're going full throttle. And funnily enough, having the I quit stipulation over the Extreme Rules stipulation, I think helped even more, with both brothers absolutely throughout the match just absolutely refusing to give in, refusing to quit, and neither one wanting to back down to the other. And I think the way it's told within this match, I think, was very well done. It culminates in Jeff tying up Matt. He duct tapes Matt's arms together, then his legs. Well, first it's the legs, then the arms, and then tying him up with like a rope kind of thing. He ties him up with a rope on the table. Well, as Jeff gets the ladder, not quite the super tall Jeff Hardy style ladder that we've become accustomed to, but a pretty sizable ladder, and the crowd still pops for it anyway. Hey, and Jeff gets prepared to dive, and then Matt is pleading with Jeff. He's on the microphone, which the referee has the microphone the whole time. He's putting it up in the wrestlers' faces, asking him whether or not they quit. Matt, like you hear him pleading, saying, no, please don't do this. Don't listen to these fans. And we're brothers, Hardy boys. We can do it all over again. And think about mom who's watching from heaven, because their mom passed away quite some time ago. But it passed away years ago when Jeff and Matt were still young, I should say. But Matt, like, absolutely pleading with Jeff not to do it. Eventually, Matt quits. But Jeff is like, screw it, I'm diving anyway. So he does like a leapfrog dive over the ladder onto Matt to put him through the table. And that's pretty much where their feud ends. And eventually Matt will turn face again and help out Jeff against CM Punk. And will reveal that he actually wasn't behind any of the accidents that Jeff had been experiencing as of late. So bit of a cop out, but I think having it end on this note with Matt pleading with Jeff and then Jeff diving anyway because too much has happened, like too much history has happened within this feud. I think a very smart way to end this feud, and I think if it kept going from here, I think it would run the risk of becoming kind of stale. So I think this was a good point to end it on with Matt finally falling to his brother Jeff, finally exorcising that demon of his brother. And of course, they will come around and be cool again and everything. But yeah, so I think this was a very good spot to end it when it comes to that. Now, if I had to find something to dislike about this match, if anything, really, I can't really think of anything too much off the top of my head. I guess as Jeff have kind of the way he meticulously climbed the ladder. I get it. It's to really he like it's to really like amp up Matt to force him to quit. But I think it dragged on just a smidge too much. But otherwise, yeah, this is a very good match. Uh, for a very interesting but kind of weird feud between these two. We wouldn't really get a super great, fantastic like feud and match until they would become both broken. But yeah, as for this match, definitely makes up for their WrestleMania encounter. The WrestleMania encounter wasn't necessarily bad, but just kind of felt lackluster. But this match, I feel like very much what this feud could have and should have had from the jump, and it was exactly what this feud needed. And the fact that it ends on this, I think very well done in that. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video so you never miss an upload. And let me know, excuse me, in the comment section below your thoughts on this match, my review of the match. Do you like the match? Do you like my review of the match? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.